So I made a video about depressed Nousagi, and this comment came to my attention, and I was interested, and I just looked up his name, and there is a video essay talking about the situation. So let's talk about it. Let's
The
figure it out.
Nousagi
Let's
is a
hear it
video
out.
essay historian commentary channel that talks about the VTuber industry. In
Mm-hmm.
November of 2022, he was involved in drama revolving around him posting personal information about VTubers on his Patreon,
not
essentially
good.
getting paid for leaking
For
information.
doxing.
There
Paying
are
for
many
doxing.
videos and Reddit forums that go more in depth about the whole situation, which I recommend checking out if you're curious. What I'm here to
Well,
talk
what
about
am I
is
watching
his
this video
recent
for?
return. You see, after all that drama, he apologized and made a graduation stream. His
Okay.
reason for this graduation was to better improve his health, seek a better education, and improve his social life. Of course, the drama did
Well, what does that have to do with you selling personal information, bro? It sounds like you're like, yeah, let me get off the internet and let me go get a degree or something in school. I got to hear more of this.
play a major part in that, but it seemed like he was leaving on his own terms.
But I've said this in a stream that I was going to quit YouTube eventually for this reason. I was aiming to hold a farewell or graduation stream in January or February, but we're a bit ahead of schedule, so I figure why not, right? Why do it now? So, with all the drama that happened, my health and my doctor literally telling me to stop, my enjoyment of VTubers listening, the burnout, my social life tanking because I've done nothing but make videos for the past 9 months and not socializing, and me going to uni, like 2 months from now anyway. With all of these dropping down on me at this very moment, why not just stop here?
It was
Well, that's definitely understandable. Making videos all day is honestly pretty sucky. Like, and even though I enjoy doing the reactions and whatnot, it does get kind of frustrating when it's like, dang, I really want to go outside, but it's like, oh, I just got requested like 5 videos. You know, it's not a big deal that I'm getting requests for videos. I actually enjoy it. But it's like, dang, I could be outside right now. So I get the understanding of wanting to go outside and have a social life and enjoy being around the outside world. But you can balance that out, really. And of course, the way I make videos on this channel is not crazy. But these plaques don't lie. I've edited my ass off before. This is not the first time I made a YouTube channel. This is my first channel, but it's not the first time that I've made a channel and become successful and whatnot. So I know the grind. I know the pain. I know the hours of staying up late at night. I had COVID and I still finish Street Fighter and Diablo for these other channels, right? So I know the pain, the suffering, and you still do it every day. Why? Because it brings a certain part of joy, but it also brings in money, and money helps you pay the bills. And you don't got to really worry about working 9 to 5, doing stuff in the public service. So it's understandable. But, bro, to sell somebody's information for a quick buck, and it might not even be a quick buck, it could be like $400, $1,000. It's probably some decent money, but you're literally giving away people's personal information for money. That's illegal. It's literally what Facebook does, and there's a reason why Facebook is facing issues in the court system. You can't just give away people's fucking private information, my guy. But yeah, I think this ain't really an excuse. This is literally him saying, hey, yeah, I sold private information because I needed money and I hate my life, so now I'm gonna go do something. So I mean, it seems like the truth, which is refreshing when it comes to an apology. But I want to hear more of this. Let's go.
Here.
It wasn't like he was completely cancelled off the internet.
Yeah, he
probably would
left.
have retained a portion of his fan base if he kept making videos right after the drama, and people would eventually forget about it. But
Or got
6
over
months
it.
after he left, he returned to the depressed Nousagi channel. On April 3rd, he published a video about Hitomi Chris, and soon after, he started a stream talking about his return. The stream itself is him interacting with
That's
his
smart.
chat.
That was smart. Drop a video, see the views, see the engagement, and then do the stream. That's smart.
Just answering some basic
That is
questions
smart.
about what he did during his break. However, he did provide us with some updates regarding the channel. Patreon and memberships were removed, an editor was hired, and he promises more variety in content. Overall, it seems like his return was filled with positive changes, trying to
A
fix
less
the
stressful
reputation that was
YouTube channel.
affected by
That's
all the
good.
drama. And to be honest, I think he succeeded. I do think that what he did in the past with all the Patreon stuff was obviously wrong. However, he acknowledged
course.
that it was wrong.
Wait. $8 to sell some information? Nah, somebody had to give him extra.
Made
Ain't no
an
way.
apology
Ain't
and
no
took
way,
some
bro.
time off of social media.
I'm
That's
not
good.
going to
Social
have
media
any
is
sort
fucking
of
ass.
membership or exclusive content as I did before. Yeah, even if the content was made for artistic and non-malicious purposes, contrary to what many people will, many people already think, I recognize that shit wouldn't pass to the greater VTuber community right now. Even if you guys think I shouldn't have apologized or that I did nothing wrong, I ultimately feel like I've done something wrong. I recognize it as a
Okay.
mistake, so I want to move past that.
And when
Okay.
he did return,
Okay, responsible. Take ownership for what you did. Don't avoid it. Don't say, "Oh, I did it because I needed money. My mom was dying." Blah blah. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Own up to whatever you did and try and move forward. I respect
he
that.
removed everything that was related to his past actions, which were his Patreon and memberships.
Okay.
Then he continues to bring new content frequently.
That's all
Many
that matters,
people
baby.
have different opinions about
Content.
the type of content he makes.
Okay.
Some might say that he is looking to create more drama, while some might say that he is just reporting objective facts. But regardless of what you
I
feel
mean,
about
objective
him,
facts does bring drama. So I mean,
he's back and people
Both.
are watching him, evident by the amount
That's
of views
good.
he's getting.
yeah, he's
You
making
could
some
even
good.
call this
good cash
his
flow.
redemption arc.
It's not a lot of cash, but it's pretty good. The Social Blade, it doesn't really lie. When you see a big gap like this, $100 to 2,000, he's making probably more around like 1.4, 1.8 if he's not doing sponsorship. So on ad revenue, like 1.8 a month, that's actually pretty fucking bad. He probably has some other type of money coming in or something because 1.8 a month. Well, depending on where you live, I don't know. I can't really tell where he lives by his accent. Sounds like some type of maybe like
I see it as a mistake, so I want to move past.
maybe like an Indian or something like that. So, maybe where he lives, $1,800 is actually pretty good. But in most Western countries, that's not doing pretty well. So he probably has something else going on. This is an interesting video. Thank you, Astor Gazer, for making this. I already said how I feel about the situation. I don't think you should be selling people's information. And I get it, people fall on hard times. But especially if the people he was selling their information, if those were his friends or work friends, or if it was like, how did he get the information? Does he know the person he was selling the information? If so, that is two-faced, that is slimy, and this person is not to be trusted whatsoever. But if he was just like, well, I just so happen to find their information on the internet and I will sell it to you. If people could find the information on their own and all he did was find the information and sell it, it's shitty, but at the same time, it's nothing that somebody else couldn't do. It's not something that somebody else could do right now if they really wanted to. If it's possible to figure out who these VTubers were or where they live or who they were or their personal Instagram, anybody could do it. Anybody could sell it. But for a public figure, because, 98,000 subscribers ain't nothing to shrug at. That's actually really, really good. So for you to be like a public figure and you're selling this information, that's just not a good look for you or your brand. His brand will be forever tainted, regardless if he becomes, if he really does become a better person. It doesn't matter. He's gonna have this hang over his head for the rest of this account's career. He probably change accounts and whatever. Like even 10 years from now, even if he's a better person, let's say he's friends with all these other VTubers and they forgive him. Even the people he sold the information to, if they forgive them, there will be somebody that'll say, oh, 10 years ago you did this, 10 years ago you did that. So it definitely wasn't a great decision, but we all fall on hard times. It's not an excuse to sell people's private information, but it is a reason why he would have done it. Anyways, this is an interesting video. I'm glad I came across it. Shout out to Mr. Mixie PLTK for bringing this to my attention, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.